what's up everybody, this is Mouthful of Pizza and welcome back to my franchise series. This is Road to Super Bowl 55, and this week we're going to Houston to NRG Stadium to face the Houston Texans. So quit the chit chat and let's get straight into it.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Okay, let's try to get Deshaun Watson down as much as possible.
In his 4th year now
We
in the league,
cannot let him do what he does.
Offense. When we talk about the best dual quarterbacks in the NFL, don't leave Deshaun Watson out of the conversation. 2 straight years he's been a Pro Bowler. Excellent numbers again last season with 26 touchdown passes, 7 more added on the ground.
Then he has a superstar ability that's going to be hard.
This Houston Texans team. Now he's looking forward to taking the next step and beating Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson in the playoffs and getting the Houston Texans to a Super Bowl.
I have no idea who that guy is.
For Johnson in last week's game.
Like, I don't really pay attention to most team players.
Yards and a touchdown.
But most of the time I do pay attention to it.
In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter.
I did not do good there.
The offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league.
Neil, we need to get in there. We need to get this back.
Let's run the ball.
We need to disrupt Deshaun Watson.
On first down, it's Watson. Forced out to his left. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before.
Oh, that's something we don't want to see. That is something we don't want to
12
see.
yards, first down.
Deshaun Watson's in. Deshaun Watson.
Really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well?
There we go. Good job.
You can't account for him.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of
superstar ability
in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So they're up around 24, 28, 30.
Oh, they got cooked.
I think so.
I thought it said Cobb on the back of the jersey.
Your offense has to keep pace.
Oh, my defense is not doing good so far.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And only able to muster a
good job, Barr. That is what you want to do. You don't want him to get through.
Him to a short gain. Of course, he's
We also need to get some sacks. He also
defensive player of the week.
And I know
get a lot
get
better.
Caught up in, well, if you're the reigning defensive player of the week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Still not that good.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
There we go. Daniil. Flex on them.
Sack back at the 29.
Yes.
The defensive end, Daniil Hunter drops him.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want
That's
to
what
make
we
those
needed.
plays
We
and
needed
give you an
that
advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, That's absolutely huge for the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down.
He probably did. But I got in there with Neil to get the sack.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
I don't even know what
does not go
side,
but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game.
J.J. Watt is on.
Pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs.
We don't need to get sacked by J.J. We don't need J.J. to break through.
Set to go here.
The debate about Kirk Cousins continues to rage both among Vikings fans and fans around the league. But when you look at his numbers, you think this is one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Last year broke a string of 4 straight 4,000-yard passing years with the emergence of Dalvin Cook in the backfield.
Where is JJ? Oh, he's laid it there, smack dab in the middle.
26 touchdown passes, just 6 interceptions.
Oh,
now
shit.
he's just got to develop a
Cook,
on the
no!
perimeter in order to get his numbers back to the previous levels.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Let's give it to our big guy. Give it to our tight end.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Get some slants in. I know last game I did not even get any passes to the main man, Adam Thielen. He had no yards last week.
And just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory.
Yeah, we need to keep this going.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Here we go.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Can we get this off? Yes, we can.
A first down throw for Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson.
Ooh.
And he's going to be brought down.
Yeah, I got it.
What will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
So it's not going to be 3-0 soon. God, English is hard sometimes.
So down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They say that side.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Ooh, and he got it first.
Short.
No,
nice
Rudolph!
Pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Rudolph!
Here's 2nd and 1 now
No,
from the 7.
we don't want that. We don't need that.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Oh, shit. I hope it's nothing bad for Rudolph.
They'll run with Cook. Only a yard
Damn
on the
it.
pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you
I
can
think
darn near lay
it's gonna
down
be
near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play.
And he will take this one
There we go.
into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
He yelled in your face.
Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year.
That's what we wanted. We wanted Dalvin to get in the end zone. We needed Dalvin to get in the end zone.
Down, another one on 2nd. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6-point score or do you show the yards per carry?
I'm showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
So not
that's what I don't get. How
can
you run into the kicker?
As the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Okay.
He'll just sit on this one as their drive will start.
It's 7-3.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10.
I know people are. I did read that they're thinking of giving Mike Hughes like a X factor. I'm like,
physical play on the football.
I don't mind seeing Mike Hughes have an X factor, but he isn't one of the. Actually, right now he's like one of the best freaking.
And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they finally get him.
That's not what we wanted.
Before he
But like I said, right now he is the best corner that we have right now. It's Mike Hughes.
42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Oh, come on, guys, take him down. We don't need this.
A nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
We need this first. We need to keep stopping them.
Picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz.
Yeah, that'll be intercepted by the
and he threw it
Harrison Smith.
Oh, shoestring tackle too. Harrison's in the zone. Don't throw it to Harrison. Don't throw it to the best receiver in the league.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Cunningham on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
That is caught inside the 5.
Yes, stealing.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And
there we go. Tyler Conklin.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Tyler Conklin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings
he was the only tight end that was open. That's the only one that could quickly get before getting sacked.
This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience.
Well, they get the ball.
It's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game
I don't get this. I'm playing offline,
that's part of what we're seeing here.
And that's a lag. How can you lag while playing offline? I'm not.
So not much time to
I don't get that.
remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away.
That is.
Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb.
Oh, Randall Cobb.
He'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over.
I know people are saying like this is a bad Madden, but I don't see it. I think this is like one of the best Maddens that they had in the past year.
But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
I have not seen any glitches yet. Lags from time to time, but it's still pretty new. They still need to work out the bugs.
No good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Ooh, Harrison with the freaking hit stick
at the 38-yard line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
And there we go. Holton Hill is that? Yes, it is. Holton Hill.
Picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
I know. I tried to get
answers right now.
Because the Vikings got Yannick right now. And for the and I tried going into trade block and getting him, and oh god, it's so hard to get him. I tried doing the picks that the Vikings sent them. They didn't want it.
Those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out the gate,
oh come on, block.
That means that you have planned.
What are you paid for? Not to block.
The results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, "Look, you're our guy. Okay, we're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge?" And then they presented it to the rest of the team.
Okay,
I think we'll
let's just get this. We need to get this first.
I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And he's got the first before he's brought down.
You know what?
At the 39-yard line.
At this point, I need to get Delvin his rushing lanes.
As they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of
he
play.
needs his yards. I want to try to keep him as the number one running back in the league as long as possible.
And again this time to the tailback. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Tackled by Jonathan Grenard.
Okay.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41, Cousins.
Oh.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
That is...
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now after the sack,
get
Cousins
one
and the
sack
Vikings
with
come up here
JJ.
3rd and long. From the gun, here's Cousins. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Cousins.
Stopping the clock.
You know what?
With 5
I'm not
seconds to
punting.
go.
I'm not punting.
Intended for Justin Jefferson. Incomplete.
Not punting.
Time for one
5 seconds.
play
I'm
here
not
in the
punting.
half, so they will go for it on 4th down. To throw is Cousins. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to
Really?
go.
That is
Surprising
bullshit.
move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. And this is
And they got it.
He got just
Come
enough
on.
to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from
That's
long
just
distance.
bullshit.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right,
They got
Brandon, we'll
better
get back to you
average
guys
yards.
in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter.
Oh, Patterson got a touchdown.
From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they trail in that
I
ball
kinda
game
saw that.
to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Philip Dorsett, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field.
Oh, they're
and for the
losing.
moment, they trail the visiting Saints in
Stafford,
that one.
2
The
interceptions.
veteran
Come
Drew
on.
Brees with a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Oh, it's just
Okay,
a,
Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume
Just a
play
touchdown,
in the
but
second half.
I want more than
Vikings
just a
have to like
touchdown.
their
A
position.
touchdown
They've
lead.
got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Amir, you're doing good.
So here are the Vikings to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this
20
one as
yards
well.
on 8 games
Cousins
to
and the
get.
Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he powers his way up past the 30.
How did they
J.J.
get
Watt,
that
the one
block?
that gets him down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A lot
Not
of times
good.
It's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Taji Sharp, come on! You
That's an excellent job
retarded
right there on
fuck!
third down. Like any defense, you never want to
I'm
let
sorry
him
for
get
that
anything
language, but
started.
still,
And that would have been a
he
first
should have
down.
had
Instead,
that.
He saw the contact on time,
Come
no
on.
penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's
Randall,
fourth down.
Randall Carp shouldn't
Just a
have that.
40-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Like, there you go, Hendricks. You did good there.
Upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Eric Hendricks in on the tackle.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Up 2nd and 7. At the 28-yard
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Space to maneuver at the 40. There goes Duke
Jesus.
Johnson. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Houston.
Come on, boys.
Johnson His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans are
How did he even get past there? I don't know. He was covered by 8 different
Well, they
people,
had their chances
I
in the
think.
first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the
Yeah.
field goals means they got
Kendrick
range.
said is you had him. He shrugged you off.
They
How?
broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times.
I need to get my passing back.
The field goal feels like a
Because now I can't even hit
disappointment.
shit with my
Touchdown,
passing.
well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Here the Vikings
Dan, I
now
need to get rid of
start their
J.J.
next
Watt's
drive.
X
And their lead
factor.
has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Can't even get it off.
Tip there altered the ball
Like,
flight,
seriously.
and it falls incomplete.
This
It'll
is
be
fucking
second
bullshit.
down.
Before, I could pass it whenever. Now,
Again,
I
second and
can't.
10 from the 25. Now this throw caught left side.
There we go.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I need just 3 yards, and then
37 on
there goes
1st and
JJ's
10.
X factor.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield.
Oh, there we
Gets it
go.
across
Getting-
the 50
getting some
and down
people.
to the 48. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's
Guys,
face it, all of them,
hopefully you're
they all
fucking
want to be
good.
number 1.
Like, seriously.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Again, it's Cook. And they'll get this to
Cook.
the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 14 on that one. And
There we go,
a 1st
Cook.
down.
There we go.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
It kind of is a much more physical team, but
here from Houston,
the
Texas.
defense is just...
Cook on the toss left. And inside the 20 before he's brought
There we go.
down.
There you go,
It's a
Cook.
1st down on a gain of 10.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So here's a
We
1st
need a
and 10 now
touchdown.
down inside the 20. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Watch this, JJ got his X factor. Oh, he does it.
Surprise, that guy was covered.
I don't
So
know
that took
why
his
it's such a
attention
factor
elsewhere
tackle
to
for
no
loss
avail.
for him.
Eluding the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And they corral him just a couple
There we go.
yards shy of the end zone.
There we go.
Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to...
There we go. There we go. CJ.
CJ Ham, his 2nd touchdown
You know what?
of the season. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
I want to start winning.
They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come
CJ!
down to the fullback when it's late
Come
in
on!
the down and distance
No, wait.
count, right?
Line!
First down,
The Vikings offensive line is shit no matter
6
what.
points on the board. So nothing fancy there. That was just a fullback dive. Defensively, they were ready for it.
they were, and I think that surprised the guys on offense because handing it to the fullback, well, you don't do that very often, so that's a tendency breaker. And I think they just wanted to say, let's just go straight ahead. As you said, nothing fancy. Everyone move someone out of the way and let the big guy work. Didn't get it done, though.
Watson on 1st down. And
There we go.
it's
Yes.
incomplete.
Holton,
He couldn't
good
hold
job.
on through the contact. Brings
Good job,
up
Holton.
2nd down. Third
Don't allow
quarter of
them
a tight
get
football
anything.
game as come
We
up on
need
a
this
2nd
win.
and 10.
This is a win that we need.
Throwing again. Watson. His throw Incomplete.
2 in a row.
So far in this drive,
He's
they've
either,
done some good
I think
work.
they're either
They force
going to run it
incompletions on first and
or make a
second down,
bomb.
bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll have it past
Whose
midfield,
guy
almost
won
to the
that?
40
Come on.
before being taken down. 33 yards that time. So the big play gets him
This
across
is a game
midfield
right now.
for 1st and 10.
Maybe I should have kicked the field goal.
They toss it out right to Johnson. And
There
he
you
got
go.
blown up.
No.
Losing yardage
you're
on
not- you're not
the play
getting
back at
anywhere.
the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think
Sometimes
Kendrick
you
should
just
have
sit
X
back
factor
and marvel
at
at what he
this
can do
point.
defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Alright,
It's complete
3rd
to
down.
Fuller.
Complete to Will Fuller.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Get in zone.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. Screen play. Johnson.
Nope.
Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on
Oh,
EA
actually got them out of field goal
Back
range.
now in Houston, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. And no return here. Where will they
Ooh.
spot it? They say
Good.
just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota. Their defense
I thought they were
got
still
to
in field goal
stop,
range.
force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he will
Ooh,
find his way
Cook.
forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry. So it's
I need
2nd and
a
9.
bigger lead. I need a bigger lead. That's what I need.
2nd and 9. At the
On 2nd and 9, Cousins to Jefferson on the slant. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
That's soft.
1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the
Ooh,
backfield.
face mask.
And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Yeah, I'll accept.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
Cook following the penalty. And he'll
Face
be
mask
taken down
again?
by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
15 yards, I'll be 14 maybe?
Boy, tight game like this.
If it
fourth
was
quarter,
15
personal
yards,
foul penalties,
come on.
no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control
I can't
their
even flip this
best
play.
could ultimately win it.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook.
And he's
brought
in.
down.
What? I am challenging this.
So a challenge is upon us. I tell you, close game.
I say he was
fourth
in.
quarter. This is a huge decision.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is a tight one because it has to be indisputable visual evidence in order
say
to
he was
change it.
in.
Now here's the big question. Do they actually have that evidence?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, he was in. That's a touchdown. What? Oh, bullshit.
Well, he
Bullshit.
challenged the play. It did not pay.
Hey, Madison.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And he will take
Now
this
that's
one
in.
into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alexander
Oh,
Madison,
no.
his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings find a
He
way to
goes
stretch
trained by
their
our
lead.
lead horse.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap,
Come on, I
decisiveness
know he
made up
was
his
in.
mind.
That is
He got the
bullshit.
power to finish the
Come
play.
on.
Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Cobb.
There we go. That hit thick. CJ Ham.
Dropped at the 23-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set
You know
the
what?
magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play.
Want to spot the ball.
Okay,
That's what we
20
want.
or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Ah, shit.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll look to throw right away. And that's going to be
There we go.
incomplete.
That's what we want.
Hold on to that one. It's
We don't want
second
them
down.
getting the football.
And once again, they'll go from the
No
23-yard
touches.
line on
Just want the
2nd and
ball.
10.
The 23-yard line.
To throw again. Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He gets it to Cooks. And he
Oh, I
will
just
have first
tried
down
using the
yardage as
hit
he's
to
brought
retention.
down at the 41. First down Texans. Watson hooking up with Cooks.
41-yard line.
On first down, Watson.
There we go, Kendrick.
It's terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Kendrick, there we go.
Knocked that one away defensively.
Good job.
Kendricks.
Whew.
So now second
Been a
and
game.
10 after
Been a
the
game.
incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Watson. The Vikings
And
after
the
it,
sack.
and they get there for the sack.
Don't get away from Daniil.
Able to get in there
And he's
for his
in the
second
zone.
sack of the afternoon.
There we
That's
go.
a very good play defensively right there.
10
'cause
out of
he's
10
gotta
yards,
be
okay.
aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
For the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Okay.
5 yards, not enough.
Fourth
And
down.
It'll be 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going
We need
for it.
another sack.
On 4th down, Watson. And that
Yes.
is incomplete.
That
The
is how we
Texans
do
tried
it.
But they come up empty here on 4th. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back
Ah!
on defense, obviously.
Rudolph!
twice. But
You
guess
ran
what?
backwards,
This
man.
thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over, as you said, 2-score game still.
At the 44-yard
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Throwing his Cousins. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the
That could have
second
been.
half. Instead, it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And that is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you
It
know I'm a
was.
defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
No.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The
Don't need
Texans
this.
offense
Really
ready to
don't.
go here for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points
Oh,
on this
there goes-
drive. And in a relatively quick manner.
Hunter's
Nice
X-Factor.
way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Watson. And that's
Oh!
incomplete. They were looking for
That should have been a
Johnson
pick
that
six.
time. And now it's 2nd down.
Duke Johnson.
And this will be well too
Offense
low
is
for him
cheering,
to
but
bring in.
you guys
It's
didn't do shit. You
incomplete.
didn't.
Here's 2nd and 10
You
now
guys
from
didn't
about
help
the
get a first
32.
down.
The throw over the middle taken in.
Okay.
Gets 6.
Jeff
That'll
Godley
leave them with 34.
got that.
Now the Texans
Another
will burn the
timeout.
first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Oh, come on.
Watson looks to throw again. This is Johnson. He's got it.
Tiptoes.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Oh, he's injured good. He had to kneel.
We'll check on his status when we get back. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Open man, the tight end Fells. 15
Come on, guys.
And they're on a roll. It's another first down. Johnson's got it complete. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
A gain of 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson underneath for Johnson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock.
I know I'm winning. I'm gonna win no matter what, but still, it's like
the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock
we need
in
a
on
sack.
any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's going
Here we
to
go.
up and taken down.
There, we finally got the sack. 19 yards through. 19 seconds.
With just 19 seconds left on the clock. On 2nd and goal, Watson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. They were searching for the tight end.
Everyone on the sideline should be cheering.
Now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson. And it's caught.
Oh, he got it.
For a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to
It would be.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time. Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping. You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, it doesn't feel right.
Okay.
Exactly.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now.
I kind of want to do this.
They gave it an effort.
I want to get a score.
Did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
He doesn't.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's going to wind up
offensive defensive pass interference.
We do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Yes.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the
on the
flag is thrown.
6.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver.
What? I bet you it's going to be a holding call.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Yes.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives.
Let's give Madison his 2nd touchdown.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending. Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say,
oh, come on, 2 points.
A little extra on top.
Now give me a 2-point, come on. That's what I don't get. Final play, I should be able to do the 2-pointer kick.
Wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games.
Yeah, I can't even get my rushing yard.
Home runs mixed in.
So for Minnesota,
Deshaun was hard. And having a good defensive line, how the Texans do.
Get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week.
I know I was getting irritated this game
against Jacksonville.
I couldn't do shit sometimes, but
Charles Davis,
I'm just going to end this here. I don't give a shit about Charles Davis talk. talking, but hey, be quiet. I'm talking to you. You done? Okay, for this, I'm just gonna end here, guys. And if you liked it, smash that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, guys. Taking it to that house. That's what we do.